I first started photography when I was 15 and I took an after school film class. And at first, I really didn't like it. It was very frustrating because it was really hard to get a good photo. But then I just remember developing that first photo and it coming out of the chemicals and like hanging it up to dry. And I was just so proud of it. And like, I just remember that was like the first moment where I was like, no, like, I love this and like, I want to do it forever. I don't plan things. Like I'll just walk around the city and just be like, "Oh, that strikes my fancy. Like let me go out and just like take a picture of that guy sitting on the subway car or sitting in the park." I don't like to do photo shoots in a studio with like lighting and stuff like that. I like dealing with the elements. I like dealing with the sun's too high up in the sky and everybody has shadows on their face. I like to challenge myself to make my photos as good as possible without having to work in a studio to have perfect lighting or I like when it's cold out and my fingers are about to fall off because I don't have gloves on because I forgot them at home, but I need to take photos. Um, that to me is that's the funnest part because then when you go home and you look at your photos and you get a nice photo, even if it's just one, that makes everything worth it. My favorite photo, it's kind of it's personally sentimental for me because it's a photo of Lower Manhattan. I was on Governor's Island and I took this photo and I just remember looking at it later and being like, wow, I was so proud of myself and now when I look at it it just reminds me of home and it reminds me about like that first time where I was just really proud of myself for taking a nice photo.